All right, welcome back. We continue live right here on Pittsburgh CW. Bob Pompeani along with Gene Collier. We want your tweets too, at KDPomp, at Gene Collier. Let us know what you think. Gene, you're going to watch the Rockets and the Golden State Warriors when you get home. Maybe you could stay up and we'll tweet together.
No. I forgot the Sixers were on. They got whacked by the
Toronto Raptors. Beat them bad,
3-2.
yeah. So they got some making up to it. And
that
the Bucks, fear the deer, baby. That's the team in the East. They just pulled apart the Boston Celtics, who are now out. Milwaukee moves on. Should be very interesting. Let's go to Nunzio. And Braddock, thank you for calling early tonight, Nunzio. How are you?
Hey, I'm doing okay, guys. Hey, I called earlier the other night. It's just you guys are so busy. You need another half an hour.
Well, no, we don't, because Gene doesn't want to work 30 minutes as it is.
Hey, just wanted to let you know the professor's coming into town next week, and he'll be here when we play Seattle. So I only wanted to give you a heads up on that. And was I the only one screaming, get him the hell out of there last night to Felice?
No, Felice, you mean today?
Yeah, before he gave up the salami.
No, I mean, if you looked at the pitches, they were way out of the zone. I mean, not even close, over the heads of batter. I mean, you know, he didn't have enough to make this roster to begin because of injury. He's up now. But again, listen, I know arms are in short supply. Thanks, Nunzio, for the call, by the way. Appreciate it. Gene, but what are you going to do at some point? I mean, the injuries have taken a toll. They've had more injuries than any team in baseball.
They have?
Yeah.
Than the Yankees?
The Yankees have as many on the DL as the Pirates, but the Pirates have more on the IL last I checked.
Oh, I see.
So, I mean, I don't know what your definition, you know, missed time, whatever.
Yeah, man games,
but the
lost
Yankees, you know, are 21-13, I think, despite all of this, too.
Yeah. They're getting pounded, I think, by Seattle tonight. But the Yankees have had a terrible time. Just about every team in baseball has had a lot of injuries. But let me just say that I love Hunter Pence. Can I just say that? I mean, that guy has been so valuable to so many teams, comes off the bench today. He's just completely unaffected by what's going on. Unorthodox, just does what he does, rings it off the foul pole and ties the game. He's a heck of a player. Yeah,
he is, and he took a big fat pitch right there, and he took it deep, and it was the first pitch after 3 walks in that inning, and that's what you get. Meanwhile, Jason Cessna on Twitter. Thank you, Jason, for your tweet at KDPomp. At Gene Collier says, I think death to replay is an old man's game. If it ain't,
it is. I'm an old man.
If it overturns a bad call, then what's wrong with that? I hate when we watch at home and totally disagree with a call. Well, Jason, what I'm saying to you is that these calls are so, like, within an inch, a half an inch, a quarter of an inch, and that's all it is. The intention, I mean, again, I'm sounding like a broken record, but my intention of replay is to really bad mistakes, egregious mistakes, change them. Not these things now. Now, because of Super Zoom, you'll be able to see exactly where the blade of a skate is, and it could barely be off the blue line, and it changes the entire game. I don't think that's what it was intended for, Gene.
No, it was not, and it's just sucking the life out of all of the sports. We're headed toward a forensic analysis of every play. It's ridiculous.
CSI MLB.
NHL CSI.
Let's go to Woody in North Hills. Hey, Woody, what's up?
Hey, Bob, good show.
Thanks.
Hey, I disagree on why not use Vasquez for 1 out, and you're out of the inning, and then you go to the ninth, and you're down 4.
I don't have a problem with any of that. You know, I mean, I thought, I guess his determination was we were going to use Vasquez only if we're going to save. But to me, if you're telling me that he can pitch, but you choose not to pitch, I know they got a lot of games coming up, and he's been used a lot. They all have. But at some point, you have a situation here, Gene, where it's a winnable game against a team that you should beat at home. And
yeah, absolutely. I mean, but this has been, you know, this has been going on for baseball for a long time. Managers, whether they'll admit to it or not, are sometimes willing to lose a game if it prevents them from losing the next 4 games. So, I mean, it's a long season. There are 162 games. These are the decisions that managers make. That's why they make the big bucks, and that's why they get criticized every night.
All right, Cal Hammer says this, Bob, what is it do you see in Mitch Keller? He had a 2.50 ERA. Yeah, the spring, I get it. He was bad. So far in AAA, 397. He's 3-0. Okay, my point is with Mitch Keller, he's your #1 most ballyhooed prospect. At some point at his age, he needs to be up here. And I'm saying that was an opportunity, all hands on deck kind of opportunity. We have all these injuries. Mitch, go do what we want you to do. You're going to get your chance. Yeah, you stunk in spring training. But you see guys come up from all over in other teams.
That's exactly what Kingham did last year.
Right.
And he was okay for a little bit. So, well, what's going to happen here? This has not been solved. You have no Archer. You have no Tyon. What are you going to do? You're not going to, do what you did in these 2 games against Texas every night.
No, because both Brault and Kingham have been used in long relief. Now you shorten long relief, which means you shorten short relief, which means you shorten all relief.
Right. No,
Does that make sense?
No, yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
You're going to pitch 8, 9, 10 people every night.
Yeah, you can't do that. Doug in Harmerville. Hey, Doug, what's up? Welcome to Sports Call.
How you doing?
We're good. How are you?
I got a question about the Pirates.
Okay.
The other night they were playing the Oakland A's.
Mm-hmm.
You had the goofy umpire behind the plate. Every time they'd throw a strike, he'd yell ball.
Every time.
What's the deal with that?
The deal is they shouldn't have that stupid pitch count frame thing on your screen. That's what you're referring to, right?
No, he's yelling ball. But it was a strike.
Every
But I
time?
mean, but I don't understand what you're saying. So you don't think the call is right, or you think his yelling is wrong?
He's yelling it wrong. You can hear him yell, and he's yelling ball.
But he's the one who determines it's a ball. So if it's a ball and he yells ball, it's a ball.
He's yelling ball, but it's coming up as a strike count.
So that's what you are talking about, that grid on the...
That's what I said originally, right?
No, it has nothing to do with that grid.
Well, what's that have to do with?
It's a count he has on there is coming up as marked as a strike.
Marked where as a
Okay.
strike?
The count is a strike. Okay?
No, I can't understand you. Sorry.
All right, sorry. We tried.
Try.
I didn't understand that. He had to be referring to that grid. It has
He
to
says
be
he was
because-
not.
Well, then how do you determine
I
that
don't
it's
know.
a strike if he calls it a ball?
Sometimes we cannot understand the callers, Bob. That's a fact of life here on the show.
We're going to take a break. 412-575-2600. We got Waylon, Al, Clint, all coming up next right here on the Ireland Contracting Nightly Sports Call, Pittsburgh CW.